Hey, if the terminal feels a bit scary or confusing, that's totally okay. I used to feel the same way. But once you get to learn a few basic commands, it all starts to make sense. I'll get the things ready. Meanwhile, you roll the intro. Today, we're gonna explore the command line within the CentOS 10, a Linux distribution. But hey, wait, what exactly is a Linux distribution? And what's the deal with this thing called the Linux kernel? Linux is not an operating system. To be specific, it is an open source kernel. So Linux is here at the core and manages the system resources and communication between hardware and software. Think of Linux kernel as the engine of a car. It runs your whole system, but the car needs steering wheel, seats, windows. That's your distro. CentOS is like a heavy-duty truck and Ubuntu is like your city hatchback. Both run on the same Linux engine but are made for different roads.
Do I need to learn everything about Linux to use the terminal?
Nope. Just like you don't need to know the engine mechanics to drive a car, learning the basics is enough to get you rolling. And I'm here to guide you through it. This might look a bit confusing or scary, but don't worry, I'll decode it for you. Student is nothing but a username. It displays the name of the currently logged in user. You can verify that using the command echo $user. Next, after the @, we have our machine's name, which can also be verified using the command hostnamectl. And don't worry if you don't like the name localhost, we can change it too. Now observe closely, we have this symbol, the one right here. It's called tilde, but we don't care about the name. It actually tells you that you are in your home directory. And by the way, directory is a folder. Next, after that, we have a symbol $. It denotes that you are a regular user. But if you see a hashtag instead of a $sign, please be careful because it denotes that you are a root user. Think of $ like a gentle cat and hashtag like a tiger. The one is harmless, but the other can eat your files for breakfast. So don't randomly become root unless you know what you're doing.
What happens if I use sudo all the time?
Well, you become powerful, but also dangerous. Remember, with great power comes the great possibility of breaking your system. Now let's play around with some basic commands. But to visualize them better, we'll open the file explorer side by side along with our terminal. Makes it easier to connect the dots, right? Alright, we have first command pwd. pwd is print working directory. A directory is nothing but a folder. This command tells you where you are. For example, we'll type pwd and see the output. It says /home/student. Now what is this /home/student? We'll check in the file explorer to understand better. As soon as I click here, I get the location /home/student and all the files or directories are visible here. So it is basically the current location inside your terminal. So whenever you use this command, it displays your current location. Keep this command in mind as it is helpful when you are navigating multiple directories. Now we know exactly where we are. So let's create a directory using the command mkdir, that is make directory. So we'll create a directory of a channel name. So here we are, mkdir, and our channel name is skillsync. Boom. But you don't see anything, right? You can see the name of our directory in the file explorer, but not in the terminal. That's normal. The terminal is bit shy. It won't throw a party every time you do something, right? But don't worry. We'll learn how to view it. So just follow along with me. Use this command real quick, ls, which is list directories. It simply lists everything in your current directory. Let's try it out. Type ls and boom, our skillsync folder showed up like magic. But wait, there is more to it. Type ls-l. Now you get a long detailed list with some additional information. We'll decode this information in the upcoming episodes. If you're curious and want to use multiple options, you don't need to go to the internet. Simply type the name of the command followed by --help. For example, type ls-help. Now you can see multiple options which can go with the command ls. We'll take the -a, which is right here. Now do not ignore the entry starting with a dot. So we'll try it out first. ls hyphen la. Remember, you can use multiple options with a single hyphen. Now press enter. Now you can see some additional files which are starting with a dot. So anything in Linux that start with a dot are hidden files. Those hidden files are not visible in your file explorer. It is recommended not to play with these hidden files, as they are mostly important system configuration files. They are like the backstage crew in a play, never seen, but without them the system might fall apart. Now let's go inside the directory we just made using the command cd. Cd is change directory. Now follow along with me. Type cd skillsync and press enter. Oh, it says no such file or directory. We made a small mistake right here. So Linux is case sensitive. That means skillsync and skillsync with a capital S are completely different. Caps do matter here. Let's fix it. Type cd skillsync, but now with a capital S in it. Boom, we're inside our skillsync directory. Your terminal 2 displays the directory name right here. Comment below how to verify it using a terminal command, the one we learned earlier. It's like double clicking a folder in your file explorer. You can verify the content of this folder using the ls command, but it will not give anything as this folder is empty. Verify your current location using the pwd command. Now if you want to get out of here, in a file explorer it is done using the back button. But in case of a terminal, we need to type cd space ... Again verify using your terminal GPS. You are getting familiar with this terminal now. Finally, we have a last command of the day, history. It simply lists every command you have ever typed. It's like your search history, but more honest. You can use any of the command from the history list using the exclamation followed by the number next to your desired command. One more way of using the previously used command is by pressing the arrow keys to cycle through history. Now this is useful when you type a longer command and make a small mistake. To fix this, use the up arrow key to get the previous command and make changes accordingly. I have a bonus command for you. Use this to display your username. Who am I? This was for you, my lovely subscribers. So with these 6 commands, you're already smarter than 90% of people who think terminal means illness. So let's quickly revise what we learned today. What is Linux distro versus kernel? What is terminal prompt means? And some basic commands like pwd, mkdir, cd, ls, whoami, and finally history. Start using the terminal daily, even if just to check who am I for fun. You will get comfortable before you even realize. If this helped you, drop a like and share the video with your nerdy friends and comment below the first ever terminal command you ever typed, and I'll see you in the next one.